Well, in a parliamentary plot twist worthy of EastEnders, the government declared it's finally going to do something firm to halve violence against women and girls. Yes, halve, because apparently going for zero would be too ambitious for Starmer's Britain. Ministers stood proudly thumping their chests, while reports quietly revealed a 45% rise in sex crimes at Scottish train stations. That's not a typo, it's a crisis. And yet Labour delivered the same predictable PR stunt, dressed up as a strategy. Promises were made, vague groups were name-dropped, the Volk Ministerial Group, bless them, and the British Transport Police were wheeled out like a tired pantomime horse. But no real urgency, no national reckoning. Just another bold vision, scheduled to arrive sometime next summer, maybe, if the printer works. Frankly, if this is what leadership looks like, someone hand the nation a refund.
Mr. Speaker, we are taking firm action across government to deliver our unprecedented ambition to halve violence against women and girls in a decade. This is underpinned by a new government strategy to be published this summer. Last year, we launched new domestic abuse protection orders and set out new measures to tackle stalking. Through the Safer Streets Mission Board and the Volk Ministerial Group, ministers across government regularly meet to discuss and drive progress.
Campbell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It saddened me to see an article in the Glasgow Times about the rise of sex crimes at Scottish train stations. Sexual abuse compensation advice found that there has been a 45% increase in sex crimes at Scottish stations, with a total of 87 crimes reported in 2024. Does the Minister agree with me that women should be able to use public transport without fear of assault, and could she tell me what her department is doing to tackle issues like this?
Minister.
I thank my honourable friend for raising this, and she is absolutely right. Everyone should feel safe while on public transport. That's why we've developed an ambitious programme to help make the transport network safe for women and girls. The British Transport Police also uses overt and covert policing techniques to target offenders using the network, promote reporting of sexual offences, and have committed to tackling VOG in their 2025 to 27 policing plan, which, with her experience in this area, Mr. Speaker, she may be interested to discuss with them.
Mr. Check.
On Friday, my 10-minute rule bill is due for second reading, and it calls for the government to publish a strategy to tackle interpersonal abuse and violence against men and boys. A strategy would ensure that male survivors of crimes considered to be violence against women and girls, like rape, sexual assault, domestic abuse, forced marriage and honour-based violence, are given dedicated support, and would also prevent male survivors from having to be in spaces that should be for women. They're currently included within the strategy for women and girls, due to be published this summer. So could the Minister reassure me and those male survivors who are in desperate need of support that the government will introduce a dedicated strategy for men and boys, and if not, why not?
I thank the honourable gentleman for raising his question. This is an issue that does affect women more than women and girls more, but I take the points that he's raised, and it is important that all people get the support that they need, and that I will look forward to looking at his private member's bill closely.
So there you have it. Grand speeches, rising crime, and yet another plan that's all jacket, no trousers. While women fear the commute and male victims beg for recognition, Labour's strategy seems more focused on headlines than hard results. Is this a step forward, or just a shuffle sideways with a press release in hand? You tell us. Is Starmer's government truly tackling violence, or just tackling the optics?